A recent report from the University of Wisconsin found 13% of people in the Badger State live in poverty.
And News 8's Kyle Dimke now joins us from the newsroom with what may be causing this increase.
Mike and Martha, using data from the U.S. Census Bureau, researchers compared two 5-year periods, 2005 and 2009, and 2010 and 2014. Saying a 5-year time frame gives more accurate data than a 1-year study. It found that most recently the poverty level significantly increased in almost half of the counties in the state and in certain demographics. The Hunger Task Force of La Crosse serves 81 different programs in the area, and the executive director says the number of clients being served by all those programs is growing.
We are seeing an increase in clients around this area, and being the hub of the food collection and serving all the agencies that we're serving, we're hearing that they have the increase in the numbers at their programs. The
UW report says about 738,000 people in Wisconsin were living in poverty each year between 2010 and 2014, nearly 1/3 of them being children. The report shows nearly 20% of kids in the state were living in poverty, and the organization says that's an issue of public health.
Kids who are living in poverty have a huge risk factor for all kinds of chronic disease later in life. And so these kids who are living in poverty are at really high risk for poor outcomes later that are going to impair their ability to contribute to the Wisconsin economy and earn a living wage later on in their lives.
Jones says wage inequality has shown to be one of the leading causes of the increase in poverty. She says even though the economy has been improving since the recession, employees on the low end of the wage spectrum are not benefiting from that growth.
It's really a story about inequality between the upper half of the wage spectrum and the lower half.
31 of the 72 counties in Wisconsin saw poverty significantly increase, according to the report. La Crosse County was not one of them, but no county saw a significant decrease. Fortner says she's not surprised.
We've had some struggles in this state.
The report also found that Wisconsin has the second largest gap in poverty between whites and blacks in the country. 39% of blacks live in poverty compared to 11% of whites.
Thanks, Kyle. The Hunger Task Force says one of the discouraging things about this study is the poverty rate is increasing, but assistance programs in the state, like Food Share, are making it more difficult for people to receive assistance.
In La Crosse County, there were 11,000 people enrolled in the Food Share program in 2009. That's compared to 13,000 back in 2014. The county says the number has decreased since 2014, but mostly because of new requirements.